morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi. And before we get started, I would like you guys please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So we got an article that came out yesterday, and I'm sure, and I've heard this a couple days ago, that Neeve Campbell was taking the role, the voice of Polaris, Magneto's daughter, in the X-Men 97 series. But it looks like there may be a slight issue with that, a slight communication problem. So let's see. Neeve Campbell was cast as Polaris in X-Men 97 cartoon, not the MCU. So it looks like the MCU, they're trying to take credit that they hired Neeve Campbell to take the role, but it was not entirely true. So let's see. A new rumor from Scooper Time to Shine, hello, suggested that Scream icon Neeve Campbell had been cast as Polaris in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but former X-Men series showrunner Beau DeMayo has stepped in to set the record straight. Incorrect. I cast her as Polaris in season 2 of X-Men 97. She does amazing work bringing something new and felt right to have a 90s icon pick up where Lorna's story was left in cold comfort. She got some thoughts on Genosha. So, Marvel updates. Neeve Campbell has reportedly been cast as Marvel in the MCU. Polaris is Magneto's daughter in the comics. So, the Beau DeMayo was the one that hired her, not MCU. So, interesting. Polaris, a complicated legacy. Polaris, the real name Lorna Dane, is one of the most complex characters in X-Men lore. First introduced in X-Men number 49 in 1968, she possesses powerful magnetic abilities that closely mirror those of her father, Magneto, though her parentage was originally left ambitious. Eventually confirmed her as Magneto's daughter in the Academy X-Men 431, 2003. Her powers include manipulation of the magnetic fields, electromagnetic perception, and flight, making her one of the more formidable mutants in the comics. So I remembered her. I did see that Fox, I think it was Fox's television series, The Gifted. It was almost based around the X-Men universe, and the actress that played Polaris was in the show, you know. And she was pretty good she was pretty good for the role. But it's very hard to deter, and then the show canceled after 2 seasons, I believe. So I mean, yeah, it was 2 seasons. So yeah, it's been a long run for her. So let's see. Cold Comfort. The only appearance of Polaris in the original X-Men animated series came in season 3, episode 11, Cold Front. It is the episode Iceman attempts to rescue his former love, Lorna, who believes is being held against her will. Instead, he discovers she has joined the government-sponsored mutant team X Factor and is engaged to fellow team member Havoc, Cyclops' younger brother. The episode ends with Iceman walking away heartbroken, but Polaris' arc is left unresolved. Her motivations, loyalties, and future were all left hanging until now. DeMayo's decision to bring her back for X-Men 97 Season 2 appears to be a direct continuation of that storyline, likely exploring the emotional and political aftermath of events like the Genosha tragedy. She's got some thoughts on Genosha, referencing the Season 1 finale that saw the mutant island annihilated in a shocking act. Given Polaris' familial connection to Magneto and her nuanced comic book history, her perspective could provide a powerful narrative lens for exploring the fallout. Behind the scenes drama. DeMayo reviewed that he cast and recorded Neeve Campbell's voiceover work for Polaris in the late 2023 or early 2024. However, he didn't do so without opposition. So the Bugmaster put this to replying on Beau DeMayo. So with this happening, does this mean you still have some say in what happened in season 2? I've been out of the loops for a bit, so I don't know what's going on with season 2. Then I guess he replied to her, "No, I casted and recorded her way back in the late 2023 or early 24. Granted, there was only one day today, Marvel executive, the same who gave me grief about being too much of a comic book nerd, who fought me never ever step of the way, and then tried to have me fire her. Yeah, that sucks, man." And of course, she said, and he wrote in the end, "I fought and declined." That quote gives further insight into the growing tension between DeMayo and Marvel. Despite being the driving creative force behind X-Men 97, a show that received positive critical reviews, DeMayo was quietly removed from the series just before its premiere with no public explanation from the studio. Rumors swirled following his firing about inappropriate conduct behind the scenes, but DeMayo has emphatically denied them. He since became more vocal about what he describes as internal politics, creative interference, and disdain among some Marvel executives for comic book accuracy. Polaris in X-Men 97 Season 2. Polaris' presence in the second season is more than just a cameo. It's a continuation of her story, one that DeMayo clearly intended to handle with care and depth. The combination of her mutant powers, complex relationship with Magneto, and emotional baggage from her past makes her an ideal character to help explore the consequences of Genosha's destruction and what it means for mutant kind going forward. And Neeve Campbell, as a 90s icon herself, was seemingly chosen as Polaris intentionally to reflect the era's tone and style. Then Miles' comments suggest the casting was more than nostalgia, it was thematic. Where the Polaris will make her way to the MCU probably remains to be seen. But for now, fans should look to X-Men 87 Season 2 for her long awaited return and Neeve Campbell's debut in the world of mutants. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell you this right now, man. Marvel tends to take credit, man. They try to take the credit, but it was DeMayo that did it, man. So, I mean, it's gonna suck that he's not gonna get that credit, man. But I believe Neeve Campbell's gonna do good justice with the character. I believe she will. So, we'll see. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this news? What do you guys think? Do you think Marvel is doing right by taking the credit besides DeMayo? You let me know in the comments below. So please share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.